Hi, my name is Julie Lafleur, and I'm an energy medicine practitioner and teacher. And in this video, I'd love to share with you some techniques that are going to help support your body in doing something that it's always trying to do anyways, which is let the energy flow. And energy wants to move, and it wants to move in certain patterns, but with stress and screens and tension and even sitting for too long, it can make our energy sluggish and stuck. And so especially in our hands and in our feet and in our midsection. And so I would love to show you these simple Eden energy medicine techniques that help open up the pathways so that your energy can circulate freely and leave you feeling more clear and lighter and more balanced. So we're going to start with opening our hand gates. And so you'll do this with both hands. So you start by gently rubbing your hands. And so you kind of use your thumb to draw lines in your hands. You can even just like pull your hands apart and really just trace the lines between the bones, the metacarpals. And so this will help to release stuck energy. And so you do this on both sides, front and back. So you make some space and just with your thumb, apply some pressure. And if it feels tender, it just means that there's energy to clear up there. And so, of course, be gentle with yourself. You'll know how much pressure you need, but keep at it because it just means that there's energy that's stuck there that needs to be released. You can also make sure that you hit this point, large intestine 4. It's a really good one if you need to let anything go. And you can also pull energy off each finger. So there are tons of meridians that either begin or end with our fingers. And so there's lots of potential for energy to be stuck there. And then you can also end by just circling your wrists. Our hands are major energy exit points and entrance points. And so because of that, energy can build up easily there. And so opening the hand gates can clear up some of that congestion, and so that energy can move through freely through your hands and your arms. So that is opening up the hand gates. Next, we're going to move to the feet. And so very similarly, you start by kind of massaging the arches and pulling the sides apart, just creating space in here. You can rub the heel, the ball of the foot, and really just getting your fingers in there and rubbing between those bones, so bottom and top of the foot. And again, if it's tender, or if there's a certain point that is tender, maybe give it a little extra love. Of course, be gentle. You'll always know exactly the right amount of pressure, and maybe revisit it. Just make a note. And again, you can pull the energy off of your toes. So you can do the same, so pull apart, spend some time, heel, the ankle, ball of your foot, really getting your hands in between the metatarsal, the bones and the feet. Opening the foot gates, it releases that kind of stagnation and helps you feel more steady and more supported. We ground through our feet, so it's really important that it's open here, pulling off energy off each toe. And maybe doing some ankle circles there. Okay, so that was opening the feet gates. Next, we're going to move on to the belt flow. It's really important that the energy from the top of our body connects to the bottom half of our body. And so the belt flow is an energy system in here. It's also the name of the technique. And so you can place one hand on your Ming Men. And so your Ming Men is found directly opposite your belly button. So you put one hand there and then the other hand on your waist, and you kind of just picture as though you're grabbing energy that's stuck there. And just smooth over. And then down the leg. Remember to breathe. On the other side, you can put one hand on the wingman, the other hand on your waist. And you're just grabbing that energy. Again, we're just trying to get the energy in our body to flow, which is exactly what it wants to do. So gather anything that could be stuck and then send it down the side of the leg. I like to trace spleen on the way up here. And that just helps our energy circulate freely between the upper and the lower body so that you feel more balanced and centered. And next we're going to move to spooning the feet. And so grab a stainless steel spoon, I bring them everywhere, and gently just rub the bottom of your feet and breathe. You can focus on the arches and the heels, the ball. I like to draw figure eights wherever it feels good on both sides. And so this simple practice just helps to ground your energy and to reset the polarity, so the plus and minus charge that we have in our body, and it helps to release any excess charge that we have. So think about it like you're plugging yourself back into the earth. So that is spooning the feet. And so I hope that opening the hand gates, opening the feet gates, clearing out the belt flow and spooning the feet helps to move energy and to help the flow of energy in your body. And I hope it makes you feel good.